years, I decided that even before I became district governor, I was saying to myself, God has blessed me with a very successful business of Chowking until after I ran it for 15 years. I sold it to the Jollibee Group. Then I decided to continue to share some of those proceeds that I received to the Rotary Foundation. My business partner in the US one day also told me, Robert, we have a big amount of money in US dollars that we are going to give to you after we sold Chowking back to Jollibee. And he told me, how do I give those money to you? I said, since they are in US dollars, you don't need to give it to me or remit it back to the Philippines. Just let me know the amount. Just continue to donate in my name to the Rotary Foundation. Whatever is my share is the proceeds of my share for the Chowking in the US. So I told him, just let me know. I will let you know when to give and when to send a check to the Rotary Foundation. I'm very thankful that during this year, when we sit as district governor, all my other classmates from the other district was asking me for recognition points. And I told them, I said, I have lots of them. How I wish that you will be able to encourage all your Rotarians in your respective district to give to the Rotary Foundation or donate to the Rotary Foundation, and likewise even tell them that it has never been a time when donation to the Rotary Foundation is much cheaper than what it used to be, even when the exchange rate was 1:26 pesos, 1 US dollars to 26 pesos. Today, even though 1 US dollars is to 43 pesos for donation to the foundation, still, it will be cheaper if you donate only 500 US dollars, and I match your 500 US dollars with 500 points, which is actually 500 US dollars that I have given to the foundation ahead of you. So 500 US dollars is only equivalent to the amount of 21,500, and you become already a Paul Harris Fellow. I've learned from the Rotary Foundation coordinator that this year there have been many new Paul Harris Fellows in all the districts, in all the 10 districts in the Philippines. And I'm very happy that I have helped and contributed towards reaching that record donation to the foundation. Last night, my attention was called by our own district foundation chair, past district governor Ed Alvarez, that my number of available recognition points is down to about 10,000 points. I told him no problem. Just wait until I deliver my speech. So towards the end of last night foundation dinner, I told all of those Rotarians present in our district, in recognition of the presence of past Rotary International Vice President Monty Odinar, and trustee of the Rotary Foundation. In honor of his present, I am committing another 80,000 US dollars. To make it a total of 100,000 US dollars donation this Rotary year. And I told the foundation, District Foundation Chair, PDG Alvarez, I said, you don't have to worry. I think God will continue to give me and bless me with more. If there are more Rotarians who would need me to match within this Rotary year, I'll be able to find those points for them. So I was told also last November 9, when I was a TRF seminar speaker in District 3870, our classmate, District Governor Tess Navales, and after the foundation seminar, I was told by our district foundation zone coordinator, Mac Hermoso, that there are 22 more who committed to donate. You know, fellow Rotarians, there are still 7 months to go before the end of this Rotary year. I told every district, I said, please, I hope all the district governor this year will be able to break all their records of the past years in donation to the Rotary Foundation, if not to be the #1 district in terms of donation. Just as you are trying to make your district the #1 in terms of donation to the foundation this year, my district is trying to do so also. So I said, even though I tell everybody that we are giving 100,000, I do not want to tell them all, because it's towards the last month of our Rotary year that we can still give in order to make our district the #1 in terms of giving to the foundation this year. I do not want to elaborate anymore on the receiving side from the foundation, because earlier PDG Jun Anyak has already delivered that part of my speech. So about the global grant, about the package grant, about the district grant, all of those, we receive more than what our country, all the Rotarians in our country have given to the Rotary Foundation. So I tell you, fellow Rotarians, it is biblical, again, much better to give than to receive. My experience is that every time I write a check and give it, somehow after a few days, after a few weeks, God would bless me with blessings that I could never even imagine. There were occasions when I get invited to sit as independent director of companies whose owner I don't even know. But it is just because some Rotary